And finally, I'm joined this morning by Dawn Hodge, here to talk about the Relay for Life of North Worcester County. Dawn, thank you so much for joining us.
Jen, thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. So tell us about the Relay for Life. This is all to benefit the American Cancer Society.
Yes, Relay for Life is the signature event of the American Cancer Society. It's a team event that is made up of multiple teams from all around our county. It's a community event. And we raise money. The money goes to research, advocacy, education, and patient services.
So how does it all work? Talk us through the event from start to finish.
Okay, well, actually the event is the party that celebrates what we've raised so far, because we start fundraising in January. We raise year-round until December of the next year. So it's year-round fundraising. We celebrate in the middle. Teams, can register throughout the year anytime and raise funds, doing all kinds of things from car washes to bake sales to a bingo that's coming up this Sunday that's going to be a lot of fun at Costa Ventosa at a winery. So those different types of things. And then on May 10th at Frontier Town, we will be setting up all day and the night before, and then at 6 o'clock on Friday night, we'll start with our opening ceremonies, where actually your very own Emily Lampa is going to be one of our, she's going to be our caregiver speaker, so we're very excited to have her there. And then we'll have a survivor lap, caregiver lap, team lap. And this year we're actually honoring our local heroes, everyday heroes, nurses, doctors, firefighters, policemen, lifeguards, all sorts of everyday heroes that we've seen a lot on the news lately, certainly have a big impact on our lives.
So is it too late for somebody to start getting involved in this and to really start fundraising for the American Cancer Society?
No, absolutely not. We take money actually that night until 2 o'clock in the morning, but we also, our fiscal year ends December 31st. So there's no reason you can't make a team anytime between now and then. We like our teams. We have a very good return rate of teams coming back year after year that grow more and more. Once you come to Relay, it's an addiction. So you love it and you just want to do it every year.
Absolutely. And those that maybe if you've lost a loved one to cancer, then this is really a great way to kind of honor their memory. And folks have done that before in the past.
Absolutely. It's a great way to honor memory. It's a good time to have some time alone in Frontier Town on the beautiful waterway there, and just we walk our laps, and you can walk with all your groups of friends, and then there's some times also that you can walk by yourself and go and contemplate. It's also a great way to celebrate your loved ones that are maybe someplace else and they don't live nearby, or that are there with you, and celebrate that they've beaten the battle against cancer.
Great, great. Now we have there's a challenge here, and it's the Luminaria challenge. So tell us a little bit about this and what this is.
Sure, that's a challenge we had from our April meeting to our May meeting. May 2nd is our next meeting at the Ocean Pines Library at 6 p.m. And what that challenge is, it's for teams to get more Luminaria donations. You can do that online, or we have forms that people can fill out. They're these beautiful little white bags that will light at sunset during a very, 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 very moving ceremony. And a lot of very quiet. It's one of those things where you have hundreds of people that aren't making any sounds at all, thinking about their loved ones. We also have tiki torches that are available for that. So the team that sells the most Luminaria is going to get, I've been very fortunate with some fundraising that I've done this year, so we're going to move some money off of me onto their team.
Wow, great.
As a bonus.
This is just one of many Relay for Lives. These events go on nationwide.
Yes.
So if you can't make this one, this is definitely not too late to get involved.
No, they actually go on all around the world. You can go to relayforlife.org, the general event site, and put in your zip code or your family's zip code if you're going to be visiting someone out of town, and find a local relay.
Wow, wow. So tell us a little bit, I'm sure most folks out there know about the American Cancer Society, but tell us about this organization and what they really do. They really do so much for helping to find a cure for cancer.
They do. They actually, a fact that I love is that they are second behind the National Institute of Health in cancer research funding.
Wow.
So while we raised all this money last year, from Delaware to Atlanta, we raised over $73 million just through Relay for Life for the American Cancer Society.
Wow.
And a ton of that in research dollars, patient services. If you need a wig, there's a thing called Road to Recovery. If you need a ride to your doctor's visit because you can't drive yourself and none of your family is available at the time, there are lots of different patient services. Again, I said education, of course, getting out information, getting testing early. You know your body is the biggest thing, and if there's something going on that's just not right, getting in and getting checked. And of course, we can't all have wonderful access to care all the time. So that is actually one of the biggest things we've done recently through the American Cancer Action Network is the access to care.
So one more time, where can somebody get registered and find some more information?
Okay, for our relay, it is relayforlife.org/NorthWorcesterMD. And then to find any other Relay for Life, it's relayforlife.org, and then you just put in your zip code, and they'll give you the ones that are close to you, and you pick which one. Every county in Maryland and Delaware has one.
All right, Dawn, thank you so much for being here with us this morning.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching Good Things Delmarva. Remember to catch us here every Sunday morning. We'll see you next week.